Thank you. And the RN Chair, RNC Priebus, is at Hofstra University. He joins us. Welcome, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Chairman, let me first talk about the debate. Did you think it was fair? Are you satisfied with how it went?
Well, look, I'm not going to whine about, the rules or the moderator. I will say, though, that tonight, point blank, the president lied to the American people about Libya. I think the moderator may have helped that along as well. And the other takeaway here is that the governor had a plan, he had a vision, and every single time Governor Romney went to the truth as to where we are in this economy, the president had no answers. He sat quietly. He couldn't defend the truth as to where we were on his watch, on the president's watch tonight. And I think between the lie on Libya, which I think will make his Libya headache even worse, and where we are in this economy and the fact that he didn't have an answer, I think that's the story coming out of the debate tonight.
All right, just parenthetically, I've put on GretaWire.com the transcript from the president's remarks, or I'm about to do that, in the Rose Garden the day after with some other facts to sort out what you just said. All right, which question tonight did you think that the president had the toughest time with, and which question do you think that the governor had the toughest time with?
Well, you know what? I mean, I just came out of it. I pick out particular questions, Greta, but I do think that the president had a very difficult time after I think the gentleman, the African-American who was sitting in the middle and said, hey, Mr. President, I voted for you 4 years ago. I'm not sure where I'm at today. That was clearly, in my opinion, Governor Romney's best answer. It was an indictment on President Obama. And look, President Obama is not just wasting money. President Obama's borrowing money from China first and then wasting the money. And I think that in and of itself is the problem facing not only this country, but it's what's facing this president and making the case to the American people that he should be reelected for another 4 years. It just isn't working out. So I think that case was made pretty well tonight, Greta.
All right. Well, you haven't asked the one about Governor Romney. We're running out of time, so let me go to another one. Do you think that the American people saw a different President Obama debater tonight than they saw 2 weeks ago?
Well, I mean, he was more aggressive, but he didn't have any substance. I mean, he was doing a lot of barking, but he didn't have any bite because, you know what, the truth on the American economy has inoculated the president, and that's his problem. I mean, he can spin and he can get himself excited like he did tonight, but he really didn't have any answers for why so many people are out of work, why we're going broke, why we're in debt, why China's manipulating their currency and we're not doing anything about it, why healthcare costs are too high. I mean, we can go on, but the fact of the matter is the president's a man of many words, but he's not a man of his word, and you have to keep your promises in politics if you want to get reelected. Promises matter. And unfortunately for this president, he's broken about every one of them.
So what's the plan starting tomorrow? Now, we're starting a whole new day. We've got debate number 2 under our belt. Now tomorrow, what are you going to do?
Well, I mean, we just got to win every day, Greta. I mean, tomorrow's a new day. Tonight was a great night for Governor Romney, but tomorrow is another day. We need to get to work and do the groundwork, go neighborhood by neighborhood in Ohio and Iowa and Wisconsin, Virginia, Florida, make the phone calls. And get the work done, because I happen to believe that the winner is the winner on the ground. The person who has the best ground game, the campaign that can get it done on the ground, is the campaign that will win. We believe we've got a better ground game than the Democrats, and that's what we're worried about right now.
Mr. Chairman, thank you, sir.